We follow hundreds of influencers and always envy them for their lifestyle, international holidays, and wealth. Rarely do we know what goes behind their perfectly aesthetic Instagram profile. So in today's video, we bring to you the crazy scam story of Hushpuppi, one of the most widely popular Instagram influencers from Nigeria. He is a celebrity-identified scammer who boasted online about his lavish lifestyle, with private aircraft, fashionable clothes, and expensive automobiles, and was later exposed in a $431 million online scam. Want to know what exactly was the scam? According to the FBI, Ramon Abbas, also known as Hushpuppi to his 2.5 million Instagram followers, is one of the most notorious scammers in the world. He was one of those who liked to flaunt his riches and wanted to earn easy money. His greed and uncontrollable desire for money made him a scammer. In the digital world that we live in, we are much more likely to be scammed online than you may realize. The skills of scammers are improving because of features like anonymous transactions, VPNs, and several other hacking tools. Hushpuppi also used all these features to satisfy his urge to earn more money to become the world's king and failed miserably at his attempt. Abbas made use of his social media channels to achieve popularity and to boast about the enormous money he had acquired by carrying out online bank heists, business email compromise scams, and other cyber-enabled theft that financially destroyed a large number of victims and helped the North Korean leadership. According to the authorities, he made money by deceiving online users with phony versions of well-known banks and companies' websites and fraudulently withdrawing money from those individuals' respective bank accounts. He allegedly began his fraudulent life as Yahoo Boy, a term used in Nigeria to describe guys who engage in romance fraud by stealing the identities of others online and defrauding their unwitting lovers of money. After that, he allegedly defrauded Qatar businessmen with phony multi-million-dollar loans. He even tricked a man into paying $330,000 so that he could get a loan. Just like any other business, Abbas quickly scaled the scamming gig into an entire network of scammers with bases worldwide. This made it very challenging to locate them, owing to the conflicting laws. Every few years, these scammers frequently relocated to make themselves less noticeable and harder to find. But how was it all carried out? Let's look at one of his scams in action. It is thought that one of Hushpuppi's jobs involved defrauding a businessman by posing as a banker who might arrange a loan to finance the construction of the intended school. Hushpuppi and his crew faked a bank's website and produced some phony paperwork using scammers in various capacities. These scam attacks were expertly staged. These scammers even set up a fake phone banking line. Finally, they scammed the victim out of more than $1 million. However, being a scammer, he knew how difficult life was for some people, so he made sure to be generous toward them. For example, he used to purchase beer for everyone nearby. In fact, he frequently supported widows and orphans and donated to things like food programs. Obviously, though, this didn't match up with the cries he caused. So here he is, facing jail for most of his living years because of all his crimes. The federal prosecutors believe that the Hushpuppi ran a global network that used computer breaches, business email compromise schemes, and money laundering to steal hundreds of millions of dollars from businesses while residing at the opulent Palazzo Versace in Dubai. He conspired with numerous people and was detained alongside 11 other people. The investigators recovered nearly $41 million, 13 high-end vehicles totaling $6.8 million, and phone and computer evidence. According to Dubai, authorities found the email addresses of roughly 2 million potential victims on phones, computers, and hard drives. His alleged cybercrimes involve incredible amounts of cash. According to federal documents, a paralegal at a New York law firm wired about $923,000 intended for a client's refinancing of real estate to a bank account under the control of Abbas and his accomplices. According to the affidavit, the paralegal team sent an email to what initially seemed to be a bank email account, but was later determined to be a spoofed email address, and as a result, received false wiring instructions. The document also stated that Abbas provided a co-conspirator with a picture of the transaction's wire transfer confirmation. According to a criminal complaint, he and an unknown person also planned to launder $14.7 million from a foreign financial institution last year. Hushpuppi allegedly emailed a co-conspirator account details for a Romanian bank account that might be utilized for huge quantities during the suspected cybercrime. The affidavit said that he also offered Dubai bank accounts in other alleged scams that could be used to receive payments from American victims. So what really happened was that Hushpuppi got jailed because scamming was clearly the only thing he knew. Along with having many phones, he also had numerous profiles on social media sites like Instagram and Snapchat. In one such account, there was a chat between Hush and one of his co-conspirators setting up various bank accounts in multiple locations worldwide for a significant cyber attack, which served as legal proof. Hush and his buddies had already taken down one of the banks and were preparing for the next important scam. Yes, people, after Money Heist Season 1, Season 2 was obviously going to be released. That too, much bigger and grander. This time, Hush intended to steal $124 million from an English football club whose identity is not revealed. However, Hush ran into trouble due to one of his earlier attacks, which proved to be an epic failure when the FBI caught one of his associates, Al-Omari. The conversations between Hushpuppi and Al-Omari were made available to the FBI when they gained access to Al's phone. Pun intended. The chats had a hell lot of information regarding their illegal operations, including the transfer of bank account data, when they attacked one of the banks, what their next target was, and when they planned to attack again. Along with this, Hushpuppi's Instagram profile also helped the FBI to track him down. His social media pages offered various details that helped establish his identity. His Instagram, for instance, had both his email and phone number saved. Federal authorities obtained the data and connected the email and phone number to transfers and financial transactions with individuals the FBI thought were his co-conspirators. Investigators verified his identity, address, and conversations with other suspects thanks to information from his Apple and Snapchat records. One post included a birthday cake with a Fendi emblem and a tiny picture of the person inside a circle of shopping bags. His date of birth on a prior U.S. visa application was checked by investigators using that position. As soon as the FBI had access to the information, Hushpuppi was taken into custody in Dubai in June 2020. Hushpuppi scams cost his victims a total of about $24 million, or approximately 17 million pounds. According to the documents, he and other individuals targeted several victims between January 18, 2019 and June 9, 2020, and they then used bank accounts around the world to launder the illegal proceeds. Additionally, it stated that he would have to pay full restitution to the victims, and that he may spend up to 20 years in prison. Less or more? You tell us. Do you now also find it difficult to trust your favorite influencers and doubt the entire world of social media and catfishing? Because we sure are. There is, however, one thing you need to not worry about, and that is cyber safety, because we will be coming up with more videos and ensuring you are aware and safe from all the cyber crimes going on across the world. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you never miss an update from us. Let us know your thoughts about Hushpuppi and his scams in the comment box below. See you next time.